From this week's school announcements,
to Dr. Espinosa stepping down as superintendent, I'm Elliot.
I'm Marisa Hernandez,
and RamTV starts now.
Seniors, don't forget to start clearing up your fines. You must be cleared from all departments at MHS in order to graduate. And we would like to congratulate our amazing softball team on a great season. We loved your pride and passion for MHS. Ram's prom is scheduled for Saturday, May 22nd from 8 p.m. to midnight. Ticket sales start Wednesday, May 12th. Refer to the prom presentation that was emailed to you by Mrs. Player. And next week, Rams, from May 10th through the 14th, is National Police Week. Take the time to thank our amazing security guards on Montwood. Lastly, congratulations to all of our winners from this year's Literary Anthology competition, and a special thanks to the Montwood Literati for selecting our entrants. Our winners were Ronnie Castro with a first place in 9th grade narrative, Nami Green with a first place in 9th grade essay and 3rd place in 9th grade poem, Jada Rose Tapia with a 3rd place for 10th grade narrative, Edith Hernandez Santana with a 3rd place for 11th grade narrative, Lily Gavidia with a 3rd place for 11th grade poem, and Destiny Morales with a 2nd place in 12th grade essay. Congratulations, Rams. Now on to Elliot for more announcements.
SISD Superintendent Jose Espinosa has finally stepped down from his position and resigned after 9 years with the district. The Board of Trustees gathered on Wednesday to discuss the course of action to take regarding his contract, which was set to expire until 2025. It resulted in an agreement to allow him to, quote, pursue other interests and search to hire a new superintendent. Dr. Espinosa will be recognized for his humble and honorable work he invested for the betterment of schools, staff, and students.
You know, it was 9 awesome years, no regrets at all.
Derek Chauvin's attorney states that the former Minneapolis police officer deserves a new trial after being convicted for the death of George Floyd. Eric Nelson claims that the trial was poorly conducted, failed with numerous errors coming from the trial, jury, and prosecutor. Most notably of his legal request, he mentioned that the first trial wasn't conducted properly because the verdict was already decided due to pre-trial publicity. More information will become available as these events unfold. And now, entertainment with Donovan.
And the Oscar goes to
Donovan Span for the end. If you missed the Oscars, I wouldn't blame you. This year was the worst in terms of viewership, but let me tell you what you missed. Nomadland won Best Picture, Frances McDormand won Best Actress for the film, and Chloe Zhao won Best Director. And other news, on May 15th, J. Cole is releasing his 7th studio album, The Fall Off. Finally, Loki changes its premiere date from Friday, June 11th to Wednesday, June 9th. And that's the entertainment of the week.
Oh man.
Thank you for watching this week's broadcast announcements.
I'm Marisa Hernandez.
I'm Melody Yu.
And this was RamTV.
Hello Rams, and welcome back to the Mawad Sports Minute. As always, I'm your host, Ruben Porras, and before we talk about draft news, we're going to kick it off with some news about our softball girls. Congratulations to our ladies softball team on a good season. Unfortunately, playoffs did not go as they wanted and they lost. However, they finished off the season with only 3 losses. Good job on a great season, ladies, and keep up the good work for next season. Moving on, our boys baseball team is also hosting their first playoff game today at Montwood. Go to the game and show support if you can, and if not, just wish them good luck. Moving on, we have some news from the NFL draft. There were many surprises that happened in the NFL draft last week. To start off, Trey Lance ended up getting drafted by the 49ers when many people thought they were going to end up drafting Mac Jones. Jones ended up being selected 15th overall by the Patriots, and the Patriots didn't even have to move up in the draft to pick him. Another pick that was a surprise to some was the Bengals selecting Jamar Chase instead of picking Penei Sewell. We are slowly getting closer to the season, and we are soon going to find out if these NFL draftees are going to be stars or if they're going to be bust. Lastly, we have some news about the Lakers and the NBA. As we're getting closer to the playoffs in the NBA, it looks like the Lakers may barely be getting by. They are currently sitting at 7th place behind the Nuggets. Some bad news for the Lakers fans. LeBron even said it himself. He doesn't think he'll be 100% after suffering from the ankle injury. Who knows, maybe the Lakers may not even make it deep into the playoffs like last year. Only time will tell to see how the playoffs will turn out for the whole NBA. Well, that was this week's edition of the Mawad Sports Minute. I'm your host, Ruben Porras, and I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next week. Stay safe and take care, Rams.